What's going on, pros? This is Mike with another Dirty Promotions video. This is a Mazda, a newer one, and I'm gonna do the two side doors. I did that one and I encountered some problems that I thought would be worthy of sharing. I had some problems with it. The reason is because I want to remove the sweep, and I kind of saw that the sweep was kind of like together with the panel, so I could do a two-stage. This right here, because of the fact that this is so small, making a two-stage here is very painful. Okay, I'll let you know that right now. So I'm gonna try and wedge it back, move it back so I can have at least 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, whatever, so I can bottom load it. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Because of the fact that I'm not able to remove that sweep, makes it harder for me to put these on, but I'm gonna find a little space, a little crack to put them in there momentarily and see, take it to town. Try not to do any damage as far as the water to this newer panels and such. So it's kind of going, it's kind of going, it's kind of going. Okay. Just today I was asked by a YouTuber to develop something for two stagers, and the fact of the matter is that I can't imagine me developing something that'll be useful for 100% of the scenarios of the two stagers, for this particular reason, that there is no room for me to, you know, if I want to have panel coverage, what I want to do is I want to wrap it around, right? And a lot of these don't allow me to do that. Okay, so that's already there. We're going to do this. I want to go ahead and pry this back, and on that one I had, you know, some minor difficulties, and one of the tools that I normally use to monkey around and pry this back, but I have messed up some of the paint job here, so try and use something that's like a lollipop stick, or better yet something that is kind of long like this, and kind of like look behind there. Let me go and lower the window down first of all. So this is double pane glass. So we can kind of attack it from over here and see if we can go ahead and dislodge it without having to leave the I can see that back there. I'm trying to pry it open without leaving the clip behind, because then makes it a whole lot, from what I found out, makes it a whole lot more difficult for me to put it back in there. There you go. So it's already popped back and it stayed on there, which to me is badass. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, let me get this out of the way and let's work on this deal real quick. So I have that deal there, and I know that the film trainer is a lot faster at doing these removal things than me, and that's pretty cool. Man, it was already popped out and then popped back in. Okay, put this guy here momentarily, put this guy here. I can see that it has that deal there, and I know it kind of looks like, man, that's a lot of fucking work. When you guys do bottom loading and you see the quality of the work as far as the bottom loading, you're gonna be like, fuck, man, I should have done that a long time ago. Okay, if you have some of these, if not, get some. You can be squeegees or whatever. We're gonna go ahead and pry this back with the gasket. There you go, the gasket's right there. I'm gonna push him back, put this guy here so he can stay open, kind of like this. There you go. Wood makes for a very non-slipping type of device. So there's that, and then here, grab him from the bottom a little bit, raise him up a little bit. Man, this shit's a little bit hard. There you go. He's up. He doesn't even need to be wedged too much with this device, but I'm still gonna put him here, wherever he can fit. This guy's kind of fat, so there he is. Okay, so we got a little bit of, you can see right there. You see, it's clear back here. So now we can actually do our bottom loading. And if you see right here, barely notice that little thing right here. This little thing right here. I want to move it. Oh shit! Hope I didn't move it too much. I hope the video is going to show well, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be like, fuck, man. I talked half an hour for nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Wet them while I was doing that. Get a trusty tool, plastic scraper. A lot of the older vehicles, I would recommend you guys doing maybe a little bit of stainless blading, only because this has so much clump and shit stuck from yesteryears. But these ones right here, the newer ones, you can pretty much almost get away with. If I hear a little crunchy, crunchy, crunch, I know that there's something there. Then I might take my blade out and attack at that particular area. I don't want to get a square blade and just go wild here, because what I've noticed before is that I have very minor little hairline scratches on the glass, and I don't like that. I hate it. Nobody likes that, right? You messing up customers' cars. Okay. There's our prep muscle man, so you can kind of know. So I'm gonna get some of this juice down like this, all the way down, all the way across. I'm going about 2 inches down because I'm gonna bottom loaded, all the way down, all the way down. All right, we're kind of there. I'm gonna go ahead and do this down a little bit. Let's go ahead and clean all this area. Just like that, all the top and about 1 inch or 2 down. Do that. Oh, you know what the fuck am I doing? I haven't even cut the pattern. No computer cut pattern. I really wanted to do a hand cut for you guys, because a lot of you guys are still hand cutters, so it's pretty cool. I haven't tinted in a long time. I've been real busy with my dirty tool store, fabricating new products, receiving new products, ordering new products, all that has to do with the product thing. But right now I left my staff go. It is December 24th after lunchtime. I'm gonna be, the couple of customers called in wanting some front doors. I said, hell yeah, man, front doors, we'll kill them. Do them right now. Anyway, this is my ceramic Stealth IR, nano ceramic by Dirty Tools, 92% infrared heat block. And that's what I use in my shop. Been using it for a good while. Totally love it. As you can see, it's not an ugly ass color. It's a beautiful natural color of glass. All right, that's out of the way. Even hanging there for weight reasons. I don't have a good angle there, so make the best of it. That was an ugly ass cut. All right, shifted them over there, and we'll go ahead and do this right here. I'm gonna shift him over this way now a little bit. There you go. So you know that he has coverage now, not only that way but this way. I have an alpha in my mouth, that's why I'm talking funny. All right. There is their deal. There is our deal there. And he needs about there, más o menos. Okay. Have one of these devices. If you don't have them, because I hate throwing clippings on the floor or landing on customers' cars, stuff like that. I hate it. Okay, so just one pretty much swipe here. There she is. This ugly ass cut right here. I'm gonna go and do that because it was pretty way over. Hand cutting is not something that it's so easy to master. I prefer to cut it over there than here. I can cut it here, but as you saw with my blade, after I do cuts, laminated glass does not have a smooth surface, regardless of what anybody says. You shave across laminated glass and you always get a real blade fuck up. As you can saw, I was having trouble cutting this thing. So keep all those things into consideration when you're doing cuts. When you want to do a cut here and you can't really cut it and then you really dig, that fucked up blade might cut your glass. So I kind of understood all that since the get-go when I was having problems. So I went over there and cut it. So there it is. Put it here for a second. Do this right here. Blah, blah. I want to see what's going on, so I'm doing that cleaning. Let me go ahead and touch the top real quick. There you go. Rags that are lintless, no fur, no nothing on it, very, very important. You can touch that and don't find little fibers after the film is dry. You won't see them when you do the install because it's fresh. Once it dries, you see a little linty fiber here and there, and then you get into an argument with a customer that, well, it's normal to have one or two of those big fucking pelotes on there. Like, not really. If you get rid of the rags, the fuzzy shit, you'll get rid of that problem. You might have the very small little specks, which are very normal and very acceptable, but not the big ass lint fiber, and try to get away with it. We can't do that. There it is. Okay. Bottom all the way across, and then right here, boom. And that will be that. Exactly what you're seeing here is what I turn into my customers, and it's very acceptable to me to have 99% good work. Then that's why I'm putting it in video, so you can kind of follow, and that's as good as it's gonna get. Air peel, try not to touch, doing with the fingernail, bottom area where you can't see. Put it over your arm, kind of deal this. Peel it all the way down. Put your pattern very good because it's going to slide down there. And you want them to slide down there, not to stay stuck anywhere else. Let's go ahead and start around here. At the bottom, plenty of juice, so you can do that. Down, down, down. Here, there, and then push them this way, and here push them up. That's a tight rubber there, right there. So I'm gonna push them, and like I mentioned to you, the amount of slip is very important, and you have enough. There you go. He's everywhere he needs to be at. Good. Hold it. Hold it. Okay. Get the water out. Get the water out. Okay. I can't reach any more there. Nobody can. So we're going to go ahead and get this gentleman right here. Go all the way in. All the way down. And from here go up like that, like that. We're going to dry and adjust the top a little bit. There she is. Dry. Do this. all the way up. Boom. We're going to do this. You can see right there where it's kind of like real tight and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of boom, 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 boom. Down, down. Okay, this guy right here where he don't fit right there, we're going to go ahead and kind of slowly do that and help him by opening that lip with this all-in-one tool. And boom, there he is all the way down. And I'll show you right now on the other side of the glass. We're done there. Swipe it, inch down, all the way across here, all the way across down. The right tools make it a lot easier, man. That's just pretty much the bottom line of what we're using all these tools right here. Okay, so we'll remove this out of the way. This guy, I'm gonna roll this down for a second so we can do our work. Move him out of the way. Get this guy out of the way. Okay, hold on. Put our two things here. And he's in there. Guy goes way over there. This guy just goes like that. I never really did anything to here except pulling back a little bit. If you have smaller compact tools or a hand one, that'll be cool enough. This guy goes like that. Okay, so he's not with any fingers or this or that. We control the water pretty good. Got a little bit of moisture here or there, but not the all the drip. And let's go ahead and check this out. Let me go ahead and talk a little bit more about this deal because I just saw it, right? Right here you see all the way to the edge, no contamination. Right here you see a little bit of a crease and that kind of thing right there. We're going to remove it. First of all, the water that's right there. There you go. There you go. This is the only tool that kind of reaches all the way in there. That is a very small crease. I'm going to let him sit in the sun for a little bit and then go with my chiseler way in there and chisel him out. But everything else, imagine it would have done it like 2-stage and shit like that. That would have been fucking horrible. The hardship of monkeying around with this area in 2-stage. So that's the reason. Take 5 extra minutes to do that thing back, drop it, have a nice quality install just like that. Guys, it's been awesome. Merry Christmas. Europe, Australia, Canada, United States, Mexico, Facebook, Instagram, and all the forums. Love you, and I'll see you a little bit later. GoPro, stop recording.